Solving this particular problem is like finding a TV remote in the couch. Frustrating at first, but satisfying when you actually get it. Well, my advice to you, keep digging. The victory is within the reach. You're presented with 3 drone-like looking shapes. Each drone has 5 numbers. The first drone has number 8 in the middle, and then numbers 24, 64, 32, and 48 around it. The second drone has number 7 in the middle, and numbers 21, 56, 28, and 42 around it. And now comes the third drone. It has numbers 9, 27, 72, and 36, and then comes the missing number, which you need to calculate and select out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 50, choice B, 52, choice C, 54, and last but not least, choice D, 56. Feeling a bit puzzled, huh? I've been down this road too. I know, it's like trying to figure out if your remote might be in the fridge and not on the couch. And why would you put it there? But don't sweat it. I have a hint for you that will help you crack the code. No fridge rating necessary. Take a close look at each one of these drones. You see how middle number is highlighted? What if, and just hypothetically, what if middle number is used to calculate all the other surrounding numbers? And what if this is done using very simple math operation? I think you've cracked the code now, my friend. Now the rest is all on you. Maybe on future you, the wise subscriber to online training for everyone. Who knows? And while you're pounding on the mysteries of remote universe, or just this particular question, drop your thoughts in the comments. Your genius ideas will help us craft something so awesome, even the future self will thank you. Plus, I promise, it will be more fun than trying to find the remote in the fridge. Are you ready to split the beans on your answer? Don't sweat it if you're drawing blank or if your guess is wilder than a cat on a caffeine. Let me tell you, you might be shocked on how ridiculously simple the solution actually is. In fact, middle number is multiplied to calculate surrounding numbers in the shape. Let's look at the example in the first drone. We start with the number 8 in the middle. At 11 o'clock, we need to multiply it by 3, then by 8, then by 4, and then by 6. 8 by 3 is 24. 8 by 8 is 64. 8 by 4 is 32, and 8 by 6 is 48. Knowing the pattern, it's easy to verify the numbers in the second drone. 7 by 3 is 21. 7 by 8 is 56. 7 by 4 is 28, and 7 by 6 is 42. Let's apply this pattern to the third drone. 9 by 3 is 27. 9 by 8 is 72. 9 by 4 is 36. And now is the magic time to calculate the missing number. 9 by 6 equals 54. So the correct answer here is choice C, 54. Your mission in this adventure is to find a special symbol to put between 3 and 7. This magical symbol should make a number that is more than 3 but less than 7. Sounds tricky, right? I can tell you this, I have full confidence that you can solve this challenge by giving yourself enough time to think about it. Are you ready? I'm going to continue this adventure and delve into intricacies of this amazing question. If you are still thinking about the answer, I'm gonna give you a hint. Do not limit yourself to just the basic math signs and think out of the box. Want additional hint? Take a look at the choices presented here. Choice A plus sign, choice B minus sign, choice C multiplication sign, and then choice D question mark. Does this ring a bell? That there is no sign here that actually solved this challenge. That's because these signs are too basic for this puzzle party. Here comes the hero, the dot sign. Sneaky and clever, it slides between 3 and 7, turning them into the cool team of 3.7. All we need to do now is to verify the answer. 3.7 is greater than 3, and 3.7 is less than 7. So the correct answer here is dot sign, and the answer is 3.7. Famous American philosopher Thomas Paine once observed, "The greatest minds often think in the ways that others do not dare to consider." In our pursuit of the solution to this question, let's dare to think differently, pushing our boundaries of conventional thought to explore new possibilities and solve this question. You're presented with 4 shapes. Each shape has a number associated with this. The numbers are 9, 16, 25, and then the 4th shape has the missing number, which you need to calculate and select out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 36, choice B, 49, choice C, 64, and last but not least, choice D, 81. Are you starting to doubt yourself? Well, it's perfectly natural to face challenges during the testing process. Remember that every problem has a solution. With your creativity and determination, I'm confident we'll find it. Let's work through this together as a team. Are you prepared to share your answer? Let's move ahead and see what you've got. And you might be surprised by how simple the solution actually is. To calculate the associated number, you need to determine the number of sides in the shape and square the resulting number to get to the actual number underneath the shape. The first shape is triangle. It has 3 sides, 1, 2, and 3. 3 squared equals 9. Second shape is a square, which has 4 sides. 4 squared equals 16. Third shape is a pentagon. Pentagon has 5 sides. 5 squared equals 25. The fourth shape has 7 sides, and the shape with 7 sides is called heptagon. And now is the time to calculate the magic number. 7 squared equals 49. So the correct answer here is choice B, 49. The best way to solve this question is to think of it as a treasure hunt. And each number on the screen is a clue leading you to ultimate prize, your success. With that in mind, grab your map and compass because you're about to uncover the hidden gems of your knowledge. You're presented with 3 circles. Each circle has 3 numbers inside. The first circle has numbers 12, 16, and 14. The second circle has numbers 13, 15, and 14 again. And then the third circle only has 2 numbers, 17 and 21. And your goal is to calculate the missing number. Your choices for the answers are choice A, 14, choice B, 15, choice C, 17, and choice D, 19. Seems confusing, right? Well, I've taken the test too, so I know how it feels when a tough question makes you doubt yourself. Let me give you a hint to help you succeed. Take a close look at the circle 3. You have missing number in the bottom right corner. What if, and just hypothetically, what if 2 other numbers are used to calculate the missing number? And what if very simple math operation is used for the calculations? Or maybe 2 very simple math calculations are used. I think you've got it now, and the rest is for you to figure out, my friend. Or maybe a future subscriber as well. While you're thinking about it, please leave your thoughts and ideas and comments to share your perspective, as well as to help us improve the videos. This will help us to build something very valuable and enjoyable for you in the future to help you learn new skills and solve any challenges in life. Are you prepared to share your answer? Don't worry if you don't have it or didn't get it right, as you might be surprised on how simple and elegant the solution actually is. The pattern here is that the bottom right number is found by adding the bottom left number and the top number and then dividing the sum by 2. Let's look at the example. In the first circle, the numbers are 12, 16, and 14. 12 plus 16 divided by 2 equals 28 divided by 2 and equals 14. Let's continue with the second circle. 13 plus 15 equals 28 as well, and divided by 2 also equals 14. I hope you didn't select 14 as an answer, and it was so tempting. Now is the magic time to calculate the missing number. 17 plus 21 divided by 2 equals 19. So the correct answer here is choice D, 19. With this question, I would like to echo the wisdom of Eleanor Roosevelt. You gain strength, courage, and confidence by every experience in which you really look fear in the face. Let's confront this challenge with this assessment test questions head on, knowing that overcoming obstacles builds your resilience and your character. You're presented with 4 numbers, 17, 43, 37, and then comes the missing number you need to calculate, knowing that all 4 numbers average 30. Your choices for the answers are choice A, 21, choice B, 22, choice C, 23, and last but not least, choice D, 25. Let's tackle it as a team. Are you prepared to showcase your response? If 4 numbers average 30, then sum of all 4 numbers should be 4 multiplied by 30 and equals 120. Which means that missing number can be calculated by subtracting the known numbers from 120. Let's calculate it. 120 minus 17 minus 43 and minus 37 equals 23. So the correct answer here is choice C, 23. We are presented with the challenge where we need to build singular plural business word pairs. One pair is present, manager and managers. For the other words, you need to build the pairs, and the other words are company, index, crisis, and analysis. Take a moment to reflect, tap into your creativity, and let's tackle this challenge together. Your answer is just waiting to be discovered. Are you ready with your solution? I hope you are, so let's move forward and compare our versions of the answer. To better understand the plural versions of the words, let's start with the word's definition. Company is a legal entity formed by individuals or shareholders to engage in business activities. And plural version for companies is spelled as C-O-M-P-A-N-I-E-S and is pronounced as companies. Index is a statistical measure that represents the relative change in a group of values or prices. The plural version for indexes is spelled as I-N-D-I-C-E-S and is pronounced as indices. A crisis refers to a critical, unpredictable event or situation that poses a threat to organization's operations, reputation, or overall well-being. The plural version for crisis is spelled as C-R-I-S-E-S and is pronounced as crises. And then the last word, analysis, involves the examination and evaluation of information, data, or elements to gain insights, draw conclusions, and make informed decisions. The plural version for analysis is spelled as A-N-A-L-Y-S-E-S and is pronounced as analysis. Let's face it, navigating this question is like convincing a cat to take a bath. A tricky endeavor, but once you soak in the solution, it's a clean success. This assessment might be measuring our ability to handle slippery math expressions. In fact, you're presented with 3 of those expressions. The first one is 23 multiplied by 23 equals 25. The second one is 25 multiplied by 25 equals 49. And the third one is where you need to find the missing number. The expression is 27 by 27, and the result of it you need to select out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 64, choice B, 72, choice C, 76, and last but not least, choice D, 81. Feeling a bit stuck? Well, guess what? You're not alone. I feel exactly the same way. But I'm the firm believer that you've got this. Whether you're a seasoned problem solver or just starting out, I know you can do it. Take a deep breath, approach it with creativity, and let's navigate through this challenge together. Your breakthrough is just around the corner. Are you ready with your solution? Well, or at least excited about this mental workout. Did I warn you that this expression is slippery? In the typical world, 23 multiplied by 23 equals 529. But to solve this problem, we need to think out of the box. And instead of using traditional math, you need to sum up the digits and multiply the result of the sum operation. Let's look at the example. For example, 23 by 23 would be 2 plus 3 in parentheses multiplied by 2 plus 3 would be 5 multiplied by 5, and the result of this would be 25. The second expression would be 2 plus 5 in parentheses multiplied by 2 plus 5 in parentheses would be equal 7 by 7 would be equal 49. So the missing number could be calculated as 2 plus 7 multiplied by 2 plus 7, which would be equal 9 multiplied by 9, or 9 squared, and would be equal to 81. So the correct answer here is choice D, 81. You need to identify the terms which are not associated with information technology. There are 7 terms here: cache, grommet, codec, solenoid, palette, kernel, and phishing. And you have 4 choices that represent variations of these terms. Choices A, B, C, and D. Steady your mind, trust in your abilities, and let your determination guide you through. I have full confidence that you can do it. Time's up. Are you ready to show your answer? Let's start solving this question by eliminating terms that definitely sound like IT terms. Number 1, cache. Number 3, codec. Number 6, kernel. And number 7, phishing. 3 remaining terms are kinda questionable. Let's look at palette first. Palette is probably the most confusing term. It can be confused with palette, which is the range of colors or graphical software term. But in fact, palette is a flat transport structure which is not an IT concept. What's interesting is that solenoid is also not an IT concept. It's a cylindrical coil of wire acting as a magnet when carrying electrical current used in mechanical applications. And grommet is a ring or edge strip inserted into the hole through thin material, typically used in textiles. So, as you figured, grommet also has nothing to do with information technology. If you read the original question carefully, you will see that we need to identify terms not related to IT. So the choices not related to IT are grommet, solenoid, and palette. And the correct answer here is choice B, 2, 4, and 5. I hope you would agree with me that we can't let uncertainty dampen our confidence. You need to view each question as a stepping stone toward greater understanding, and with each attempt, you're improving your abilities and inching closer to your goals. You're presented with 3 groups of squares. Each square has a number inside. The first group has numbers 7, 3, and 31. The second group has numbers 5, 4, and 29. And then the third group has numbers 8, 2, and then comes the missing number, which you need to calculate and select out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 21. Choice B, 23. Choice C, 26. And last but not least, choice D, 31. Pause for a moment, harness your creativity, and let's face this challenge together. The answer is just waiting to be discovered. Are you ready to showcase your solution? Hopefully I didn't disappoint you saying that the answer might be simpler than you think. In fact, the pattern here is that the lower number is calculated as a result of multiplication plus the sum of additions of the upper numbers. Let's look at the example. The first group of squares has number 7 and 3 in the top. 7 multiplied by 3 plus 7 plus 3 in parentheses equals 31. Let's look at the second group. 5 multiplied by 4 plus 5 plus 4 equals 29. Now we can calculate the missing number. 8 multiplied by 2 plus 8 plus 2 equals 26. So the correct answer here is choice C, 26. You're presented with a series of shapes. Each square has smiley faces inside. There are 5 squares and the middle square is missing. You need to select the answer for the missing square out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, B, C, and D. Take a moment to gather your thoughts, tap into your imaginative side, and let's triumph over this challenge together. Your solution almost ready and is definitely within reach. Are you ready with your solution? I am eager to see it, so let's proceed and compare the answers. As you might have noticed, there are 2 patterns here. The first pattern is easiest to detect. The number of smiley faces is increasing with each shape. So shape 3 should have 5 objects inside, and the reason is because shape 1 has 3, shape 2 has 4, then 5, 6, and 7 in shape 5. Well, it helps us a little bit because it eliminates choice B, but we still have choices A, C, and D we need to sort through to make sure we can find the right answer. Well, we do it by finding the second pattern. And the second pattern is that shapes fill the corners first, and then starting at 12 o'clock, they fill up the missing spaces. Let's look at the example. As you can see, in shape 3, the missing smiley face would be at 7 o'clock. Then in shape 4, the new shape shows up at 12 o'clock. Then the next one in shape 5 would be at 3 o'clock. And then if we want to continue the pattern, the following shape, if there would be a shape 6, the smiley face would be at 6 o'clock, which means that the new smiley face will show up at 7 o'clock in shape 3. And which also means that the correct answer here is choice C. And now it's time to do something different. The spotlight now is on you. Take the lead in solving this question on your own terms. You need to post your answer in comments so I can share with you my feedback. And I have full confidence that you will shine with your brilliance right now by solving this challenge. You're presented with cool-looking shape, which has 6 numbers present and 7th number missing. The numbers are, starting with the number in the middle, 7, 11, 12, 13, see the pattern here, 95, 83, and then comes the missing number, which you need to calculate and select out of 4 possible choices. Choice A, 65, choice B, 71, choice C, 79, and last but not least, choice D, 87. Do you think hint might be helpful for you to solve this challenge? Okay, fine, here's the hint. Do you think the numbers on the opposite sides of this shape could be calculated? Would doing math operations between numbers help? And maybe somehow using the number in the middle? I'm looking forward to discussing your answer in comments and providing some feedback. Thanks for getting involved, and good luck with this intriguing challenge. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate you for helping us to become one of the largest YouTube channels to help people become smarter, increase your IQ, and to pass any test. If the content of this video was helpful, please make sure to click the like button to help YouTube algorithm promote this video and help other people to find it faster. Giving us a like is also a way for you to tell us that you need more content like this, and when you tell us, we will deliver it for you in the future. For links to free and premium resources, please check the description and comments of this video. You can also go directly to our website, howtoanalyzedata.net, to download the materials related to this topic. I really appreciate your endorsement, support, and patronage of this channel. And thank you for considering to become a member and considering to subscribe. Please leave feedback, suggestions, or corrections in comments. And all the best on your journey. I'll see you in my next video.